So shall I start?
No, one moment.
Okay, okay.
A very good morning, all of you. Students, firstly, I would congratulate and would like to tell you that you are be completing your final year in few months. 1 minute, ma'am. Yeah, one moment. Yeah, congratulations to all students. They will be completing, you will be graduating soon. So today we have meeting here to discuss about the career options after bachelor's. So we will be having a very good person with us, Dr. Savita Gandhi, who is a Dean of FCT and FCIT, GLS University. She has served as a Director, School of Computer Science and Head of Department over a decade. She brings over 40 years of experience teaching computer science and research. Her achievements started young with earning a full scholarship for graduate studies based on her undergraduate performance in BSc Mathematics, where she would later earn a gold medal and several prizes at M.Sc Mathematics. She then went to earn a PhD degree in her mathematics as a domain. Her current research interest area include image processing, cryptography, data compression, mobile ad hoc network, data mining, among others, with all 70 well-reviewed papers published. To take a sample, her research with ISRO on Chandrayaan-1 involved automating search for craters on the moon using image processing. Another such collaboration was to detect chlorophyll in water bodies through remote processing. She also enjoys teaching, and her impact in that area is felt beyond the campuses of Gujarat University at a national level. This is through her work with Ministry of Education PG Pathshala, a massive open online courses program. Under her leadership, a total of 326 modules have been developed. I, Vinita Nair, extend a warm welcome to our Dean, Dr. Savita Gandhi, Dean of FCT and FCIT, to carry forward the Savita ma'am, I request you to please accept our warm welcome and carry forward the speech.
Thank you, Vinita, for a nice, glamorous speech. And thank you all participant students for having joined in the large number. And let me try to do some justice. I'm just starting to share my screen. So is my screen visible, students?
Yes, it is visible, ma'am.
Okay. So let us begin. See, so that as you know, the title is what are the different options after BCA? You see, you all are in the final semester and just about the brink of appearing for the final examinations, and a very big vital question each and every one, your parents, your friends, your relatives, whoever you would be meeting would be asking you for your future plans. Some of you would have very well decided. Some of you would be investigating over different options, right? And sometimes we are really confused, directionless, we become this or that, right? So it is just to, I mean, a small glimpse has been prepared for you. I hope it will do a somewhat justice. But of course, your questions are welcome, and later on you can definitely meet Dr. Herschel, who is the head of the Department of PG here at GLS University, or me for, I mean, in case still you have queries and it is not solved. So let us begin our journey. So this is what my presentation is addressing today, and that is to address this question in minds of some of you, and that is what to be done after BCA. What should be done, right? What after BCA? What is the further studies? What options are available, right? So that is BCA પૂર્ણ હોને કે બાદ क्या करना है या BCA આપણું પત્યું હવે શું હવે તો BCA પતવા આવ્યો 2 મહિનામાં પછી શું કરવાનું છે right and that is in Marathi BCA પૂર્ણ आता काय and last is the Urdu. I don't know how to read Urdu. Okay, fine. So let me see, what are your options? Can you put in the chat box? What are the different options? You can put in the chat box what options you feel like. Just put in the chat box the different options. I've got one answer. What about the others? Please, let us be inactive. Let us be active, okay? So MCA, MBA, MBIT, MCM, very good. Prince, very nice. M.Sc IT, very good. MBA, very good. BA, okay, BA you can do, right? Well, fine. BA you can do even without being BCA. MBA, M.Sc IT, correct. MCA, good. Civil services, right? Yes. Data science degree, fine, good, good, very good. All right. So I think let us go ahead. I've got some answers. And so these are some of the options. It's not the exhaustive list, but these are the some of the options we can think of. And that is, one is we go for higher studies after we are undergraduate, so we go for the post graduation. So after graduation we go for still advanced degree, more further education, and that is the post graduation. Some of you say kare nahi bas ab bahut padh liya ab nahi padhna, right? So one is right now the culture is also to go for self entrepreneurship, and lot of universities including GLS University provides facilities for if you have some idea and something and you want to become a self-entrepreneur. But of course, if you want to take up entrepreneurship, still you have to think a lot about it. Already, I mean, some lectures are already organized. I mean, how to go about it and what are the risk factors and how much hardships are there. So pros and cons, one has to undergo very nicely in great detail before taking any decision. So this is one option. Some of you would be from the business family and parents may be owning the business. Parent may like to, okay, you also join the business. So you may have already decided to go for the business. So maybe you may be like to join your family business, or maybe that you don't want to, you want to begin your own business, you may be decided. Okay, so these are the different options. And the other option is, like in many foreign countries, you know, students go, I mean, see the culture at foreign universities in India is different. Here, of course, the parents support post-graduation, marriage. The parents feel the responsibility is over only after the son or daughter gets married. But of course, foreign countries, the student after 12th is independent. So they study, then to support their study fees, they do job also, or some feel, okay, after graduation, we want to go in the industry, do have a career, join, and then later on, we'll take leave or leave the job and come for post-graduation. So that culture is also there. But of course, limit in India, it is that not there. But of course, foreign countries, that is a culture. And second is directly no more studies. We want to go for professional career after BCA. So these could be some of the options I feel, right? And let us focus on the first one. And that is, what are the different options if I want to go for post-graduation, right? So can you answer me in your chat? Can you answer me that how many of you wish to go for post-graduation? How many of you after BCA would like to go for post-graduation? Please let me know. You can put in the chat, give me the answer. Yes, I want, yes, yes, yes. You can answer me. How many of you wish to go for post-graduation? I hope I'm audible. I'm not getting any answer. Yes, I want. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good. Sakshi wants, Harshita wants, Yuvraj wants. What about others? Mihir wants, Ishita wants. Renish, Bimal, you Prince, you have answered the answers. MCA, Yuvraj, what about you all? Okay, Mihir, Harshita, Sakshi, Yuvraj, Bimal, Rishika, Prince. What about others? Only 5, 6 want to go for further studies. What about others? Others don't want to go. 8, 10. Okay, I've got some answers. Yeah, good, good, good. Right, good. So many of you, some of you have answered. Many of you have not answered, but definitely, and even otherwise also for later on, rise in the career. Later on, it is always advisable that one should go for post-graduation, unless some other compulsions are there not to go for further higher studies. Otherwise, always advisable to have a post-graduation degree, and earlier the better. It is easier. And once you leave and then again coming back, even sitting in the classroom becomes for 4 hours becomes very difficult, right? Now let us say, see, once you want to go for postgraduate studies, again there are 2 options: whether you wish to continue studies by going abroad in some other developed countries, maybe some specialized courses you wish to attain the degree abroad, or whether you want to study India. So how many of you, tell me, wish to study abroad? Yes. How many of you want to go abroad? So some of you are looking forward, right, to go to abroad. Now see, if you have to go to abroad, right, you very well know, see, our graduation here is 3 years. You have done BCA, almost you are done, I'm saying it. You would be completing your BCA by April, 1 month, 2 months from now, right? By mid-April, you will complete. So your graduation degree duration has been 3 years, right? You very well know, if you want to go for MS course, PG course, no one would like to go for undergraduate BS course, right? So you'd like to join MS course there. And if you want to join MS course, they require 4 years graduate studies, undergraduate studies is required. That is a must. So you have done 3 years. So one of the beautiful option is, see, you want to do 1 more year, so 4 years of study, then you become eligible to join directly MS course there, right? So what to do? 1 more year you need to do. It's like BTech students, they are engineering students, they are 4-year course, they directly go for MS. But for other courses, undergraduate students who have done 3-year course, they need 1 more year to study. And so this is one very good alternative to those, and that is to go for PGDCA. You are all computer BCA students. So for PGDCA or PGDCSA students, means what? Postgraduate diploma in computer applications or postgraduate diploma in computer science and applications. This is 1-year course, right?
Hello, ma'am.
1-year course.
Am I audible?
Some of, I think.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Ma'am, I want to ask that if I after graduation, if I join some company,
Yeah.
is it good, or after MCA I will placement will be there, and if I join a company after MCA, it will be good. Actually I'm confused in that, after graduation or after MCA. So can you suggest me this?
Yeah, I'll answer your question, and if I don't answer, just my screen sharing has stopped. Just a minute, just a minute. Okay, my slide is visible. What is your name? I'll answer your question, okay? But let me go ahead. I'll answer your question. And your question I very well understood. That is whether to go for job and then go for afterwards, come back and join MC, or whether to directly do MCA right now and then go for job, right? That is your question, right? I'll answer your question.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So let us first come to here. That is, this is the 1 year option available to us, PGDCA and PGDCA, right? And this course is available, PGDCA, even GLS University, PG section offers 1 year diploma here, and that is called PGDCA. And there are also many other reputed institutes you can go and serve. In Ahmedabad, there are many institutes which offer PGDCA. Gujarat University offers PGDCA as a 1 year, that is Diploma in Computer Science and Applications. St. Xavier's College also offers, and there are many other institutes which offer, even Gujarat Vidyapeeth offers, right? So these are the 4 prominent institutes, and there would be many others who have joined in the course to offer PGDCA. The main advantage of PGDCA course is, that is because it makes you eligible to join post-graduation course directly after completing 4 years of course for further studies abroad, right? Now, how many of you are not keen on going abroad, but would like to continue your education in India? Okay. So how many of you are there? You can put in chat. How many of you are interested in continuing your education in India? I've got 3, 4, 5 answers, some answers, right? Many of would be there. Yes. So what are the different options for continuing the education? Some of you already pointed out MBA, MCM, right? You have pointed out many, right? So the question is, what are the different courses which a BCA student can opt, right? There are many options are there, and you need to become very consciously, you need to decide which course. So I've just listed down some of the options, right? Some of the options I've listed down. This need not be exhaustive, but quite common list. One, of course, very option you are very well aware, Bachelor of Computer Application. The next higher degree is Master of Computer Application, which is very commonly called MCA, right? And see, MCA was introduced in India in 1987 and maybe 1988, with very few 2 or 3 institutes in Gujarat University, LD College, and DDIT. And Gujarat Law Society, it began in 1998, right? Then it was out of 2 or 3 more institutes, SKP and GLS began the MCA in 1998. So it is the oldest course of computers, and before that it was hardly any offered, right? So that was the Master of Computer Application. The second, of course, is M.Sc, Master of Science, and there are many MSc in, it may be information technology, IT, or MSc in computer applications, or MSc in computer science, or MSc in computer application information technology. So these are the different MSc courses, Master of Science, with any student base, BCA student can join. PGDCA I've already talked. Then, of course, last year in many universities, MTech began in data science, and at DAICT, Master of Science in Data Science is offered. So it is MSc, BCA can join because data science is one specialized degree. Similarly, Master of Science in AI and ML, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, that course is also there. That is at Gujarat University, Rolwala Computer Center, Department of Computer Science. So they began in 2017, the AI and ML course. Then, of course, in between Master of Computer Management, MCM, Pune University, and Maharashtra, they begin with Master of Computer Management. And MBA, of course, you very well know, MBA you can join. Any graduate can join MBA course. And then also you have a Master of Science, which I have not listed here, in cyber security. The MSc in cyber security, Gujarat University offers, and Forensic Science University, which is in Gandhinagar, they have begun with the course of M.Sc cybersecurity. And some of course offer M.Tech, but M.Tech you will not, may not be eligible. But anyway, you have M.Sc cybersecurity, M.Sc data science, M.Sc AI/ML, MBA, and of course these two very major degrees, Master of Computer Applications MCA and Master of Science, this MSc CNIT or MSc IT or MSc CA. So these are the probable list of the courses where these are options different available to you to join. Now again, confusing it is, no, which course to join, what should we do, right? So basically what is to be done, one is your interest. See, every course offers, there are certain courses, visit the websites, look at the courses, what interests you more, and it will be decide. Let us do some basic ground level work, let us do, right? So one is, let us compare now MCA and MSc IT. See, earlier MCA was 3-year duration. Before 2020, MCA course was of 3-year duration. The reason is MCA came earlier. See, BCA degree came later. And so MCA was designed for a novice person who may not have any background knowledge of computer science, right? And so as a result, because of that, MCA was of 3 years. But now BCA being very well established, right? MCA has become of 2 years, and MSc IT computer science is also of 2 years. So duration wise, time used for getting these degrees is same, 2 years, no difference. What about the eligibility? BCA is eligible in both. But if you look at the others, MSc IT enters, the entry is BCA or BSc degree in computer related field, or Bachelor of Engineering, or B vocational course again, and or BSc in BSc, means BSc in maths, physics, chemistry, stat, or so on. Whereas for MCA, most or 90% of the entry is BC or BSc, but even BCom or BA are also eligible. Eligibility is there to join MCA course, right? What about other eligible conditions? MSc IT, see, the admission is offered by the individual universities. Whoever is offering the course, they design their rules for admission and they offer admission. So that is why it is written depends. Some universities may offer, like DICT may conduct entrance test for admissions. Some may offer admissions on the basis of your graduation marks obtained, right? Or they may have combined effect, graduation marks as well as entrance test marks. So this has to be checked for each individual institute's website information, that how to get the admission, what are the criteria, how the merit list is prepared for the admission in MSc IT course. And also the fee is decided by the university. So for this course, the fee of course will vary from institute to institute, and the university is the decision maker, the authority to decide how much fees to charge. They will decide the fees depending upon their infrastructure, facility type, the quality of the teachers, and whatever the market brand value they will decide. Whereas MCA is there, MCA, it is a CMAT. The admission is on the basis of CMAT. How many of you have appeared for CMAT examination or at least applied? I think one examination is still to be held, but have you applied for CMAT? How many of you? How many of you have applied for CMAT? Yes. No answer? Okay. Only 2, 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some more, right? So some of you have applied CMAT, very good. So those who have applied for CMAT, right? So the admission you very well know for MCA is through the centralized admission. There's a joint body, ACPC, JACPC or ACPC. That is the admission committee for professional courses, right? So through that online portal, one has to apply and follow the norms during the dates they advertise, visit their portal, upload the documents and upload your preference of the institute, and depending upon your score in the CMAT examination, the admission is given upon your preference. The ranking list is prepared and the admission is given on that basis. But of course, the state government institutes purely on the CMAT basis. The private institutes and private universities have their management quota also. So like even GLS University has 50% management quota, where the GLS University offers admissions, of course, on the CMAT score, or in offers the admission to MCA students. Fees in case of MCA is decided by the fee regulating committee. So fee regulating committee based on the institutes, as I said, different factors, different criteria is laid down, different scoring factors. The fee regulating committee decides the course of the fee which can be charged by the institute. So for MCA, no matter whether the institute is private or state government, fee is decided by the fee regulating committee. For government institutes, it is by the state government. Whereas in the case of M.Sc IT course, the whole university itself is the authority to decide upon the fees, how to give the admission, right? What should be the criteria? So all that, every institute had its own policies. I hope that makes clear about the admission, of how they are differing in the way they offer admission. Okay, so can I go ahead? See again, the question is between these two degrees, right? There's the MCA degree and the other is the M.Sc IT or M.Sc IT CA degree. What is the difference? Whether we should go for, they are both a 2-year course, right? I may be, you may say, I may be inverted commas, I may be able to get the admission in both. Where should I seek my admission? Where should I apply? Right? So how to decide upon it, whether I should go for MCA degree or whether I should go for M.Sc IT degree, right? So what are the different factors? Which is more recognizable, right? So let's find out. In case you want to join industry, say they are the sum of the snapshots which have been collected by Dr. Herschel, he has given me. See, look at this. They're the sum of the clippings of the industry ads. And of course, here also when we come, the companies come, they do not differentiate. So these are just the clippings to make you aware, to convince it to you. And if you look at this, the clipping here, right? BE, BTech, Master in Computer Science, M.Sc in Computer Science, MCA, right? So all are eligible. Let us look at the other one. Engineer, MCA, Engineer IT, M.Sc IT, BE, BTech. Then here, Code and Solutions, BE, BTech, MCA, M.Sc, MTech in Computers. Okay. Then Infosys, BE, BTech, ME, MTech, MCA, M.Sc, Computer Science, Electronics, Mathematics, Physics, Stat. Of course, they are more wider choice, Information Science. Here, BE, BTech, BCA, BSc, ME, MTech, MC, M.Sc, IT. Right? So they are some of the clippings. So in case you want to join industry, right? So what do you say? What is your outcome of what clippings I showed you? So what do you say? Tell me. In chat box, you can give me the answer. What do you conclude from it? What do you observe and what do you conclude from it? What are your findings or what you would like to say? Any comment, whatever you wish. Nothing is wrong. Do remember your answer is not going to be right or wrong. So, well, Furgan, you have said we can join these companies after BCA. No. See, all these had BE or BTech. BE or BTech, they are 4-year engineering courses. So either BE or BTech or MC or MSc IT. See, all these clippings which I showed you did not accept BCA, but they accepted MSc or MCA. So these companies you may not be able, these which one showed you the post, not for BCA, but they are for MC or MSc IT. Yes, anyone else? No answers, no findings?
Hello, ma'am. I have one question.
Yes. Yeah.
Ma'am, is it good to do certification course in AWS in place of post-graduation if I am working in any company after BCA?
Any certification course like AWS. Okay, fine. Keep your question. I will answer all the questions. You write your questions and you ask me at the end. Okay, I'll answer your question. All this I will try to answer your question to the best of my ability. Okay. Whatever is possible, right? So right now, see, right now my focus is we are going for further studies after graduation, and in post-graduation, we are just trying to compare MCA and MSc tier 2 courses. They look similar, 2-year courses. Whether MCA to be preferred, whether MCA has edge over MSc, will having an MCA provide me an advantage in the workplace compared to other degree, or will be having MSc IT degree will provide advantage in the workplace, which is better, which will make me more march forward. See, what do you want in life? Of course, one wants to be happy. Answer is happy. But then at this point of stage, what you are concerned to have a good career, to good professional career. So of course, the institute provides you the first step to be in the organization by the placements, right? Like our GLS University PG department, Devashi ma'am is sitting in my room. All are very well placed. She is a placement coordinator, and all the students get very well placed. But as it is said, you know, you would be looking for the placement. This is one factor to get into the company. It is always said, you know, you can take horse to the well, right? The companies can come, but then you have to, water has to be drunk by the horse itself, right? So one has to develop the different skills required. One is, of course, good knowledge, good studies, then attitude. See, when you then further on, who rises? That matters is your attitude, your sincerity, dedication, hard work, right? Willingness to learn new things. See, this is one thing. Whatever you have studied in the institute, you have chosen the field of IT. Whatever you have studied today, don't think that after 7 years it is going to be same things are going to be used. 7 years, scenario will entirely change. So you have to be on your toes. You have to be ready to learn new tools and technologies. So fundamentals. So the Education Institute teaches you the fundamentals. So once your fundamentals are ready, the design and architecture of the building over the fundamental, over the foundation, building foundation can always change, right? So the design will keep on changing. Fundamentals will remain the same. And that is why Educational Institute does the job of providing you the fundamentals, building the foundation of the building. In IT industry, in computer science, the top designing will keep on changing very fast, and you have to be adaptive. You have to be ready. No one will teach you. You have to learn on your own. So all these things will matter a lot. And of course, communication skills, soft skills, remaining happy, right? So these things definitely matter. But first thing to get kick, first kick, because if you remember the clippings I showed, they sought experience. 2 years experience, 3 years experience, 1 year experience, 4 year experience. So to be able to get into good companies later on at higher post, one required some experience. Who will offer the experience? How to get experience? How to kick the first job? That is the main wildfire question. And that is through placement at the institute. So institutes strive hard, they bring in the companies, right? And but then you have to be at least to that level to be able to get in. Okay. So the question right now, of course, I was adding this was that I would like you to compare on your own the MCA course and M.Sc I2, right? So what is matters is the industry doesn't look what is in the name. You know, it is said what is in a name. So whether you are MC or whether you are MSc, industry will accept as far as you have other acceptable qualities. The industry says that only this much percentage is employable. I'll not give the figure, right? So what is important is your skill, your knowledge, right? Your attitude, so the qualities they look for in the candidate. So they accept MCA or MSc IT equally well. I mean, that degree doesn't affect, right? Now I've just prepared some slides to make you aware about what are the different courses offered by our PG section of the GLS University, right? So PG, what are the different PG courses right now currently? So one of them is, as I told you, 1 year PGDCA. So those who are willing to go abroad for higher studies, right? So you need 1 year course. You can very well join PGDCA course. Fee is also very nominal. I think 15,000 per semester or so. And for more details about the syllabus, other things, you can visit glsmscit.org. And especially if you want to look for PGDCA/PGDCA. So through this link, you would be able to get the details about PGDCA course offered at GLS University. The second course which is offered at GLS University is 2 years MCA course. I mean, this is the course we began with. BCA also came later. So MCA is the oldest course being offered at GLS University. And see, they are the sum of the specialized subjects which are offered in our MCA: data science, AI, applications, machine learning with Python, DevOps, Dockers, game programming, and many others. And of course, projects, internship, all project guidance, and of course the placements, other type of webinars, seminars, all these are GLS activities. They are all part of the program. And the one other course which is offered at PG section is the 2 year MSc IT. MSc IT course has different tracks, and these are different tracks: web programming, mobile computing, network and cyber security, data analytics, and Internet of Things. For MCA program, this is the link, glsict.org. And for MSc IT program, this is the link, glsmscit.org. So you can visit this, look at structure of the syllabus, fees, and etc. And then depending upon your liking, what you like to, subjects you like, what you like to do, you can make your decision whether to go for MCA or whether to go for MSc IT program, right? And now I can take your questions. So what was the first question that was asked to me? Yes. Any other questions also? But 2 questions I have said that I'll questions you had asked, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes.
Ma'am, I asked that is it good to do some certification course in place of MCA, and in any company I am working, and with and side by side I am doing some certification course, and I have skilled in that.
You are already working, or you intend to work?
Ma'am, intend to work like after BCA.
See, personal level, at a personal level, I would advise, that is a personal level, choice is yours. There would be many other factors to make a decision. See, depending upon your family background, family financial compulsions and all that. But personally, if feasible, personally, I would advise you to complete post-graduation right now. And looking at the Indian scenario, I would like that you do complete post-graduation, because see what happens is initially you may not feel like, but later on, of course, to rise high in here, I mean, BC degree, better would be that you get the degree of either M.Sc or M.Sc, or any means PG degree is advisable. That's my perception. And of course, later, I mean, if you after MC you join and some, because as I said, the things will keep on changing. So you can definitely do, depending upon if you want to change your specialization, you can definitely do some courses and all that. That is always, feasibility is always there. But the rise which you will get from BCA, the pace at which you will rise, after some years doesn't make difference, but initially some few years, the pace at which one gets a rise generally, I mean, the PG, it would be better. That is what I feel. If some Dr. Herschel, if you are there in the meeting, you may comment what you feel.
Yeah, ma'am, what you're saying is correct.
Then one other question, then I'll take other questions. One other, I don't remember the name, one had asked the question. Yes, one girl had asked the question. What was your
May I ask the question?
Huh.
Ma'am, actually, I want to know, like, if we can pursue a
Hmm.
course side by side and we can do a job, or like whatever we are with the things, like, can we study and do the job simultaneously?
Study and join. See, these are full-time courses in all the universities. Unless some evening program, I hardly find, only IGNO MCA, that is the distance education. But they are full-time courses and they require the lab work also. I mean, every day, I mean, a student is required to be in the institute for 7 to 8 hours, 4 hours of theory and maybe 2 or 3 hours of lab. Right. So, and see, on-hand experience is very, very important in this your discipline. It's just not theory. Theory, you may say, okay, you can hear the lecture, you can attend the lecture, but doing projects, getting guidance of the teachers, doing labs, right, and developing the skills, that is very important. And that would, with job, I feel it is very difficult.
And ma'am, what if I want to pursue the career in
have 80% attendance, and so you cannot, and they are daytime courses, right? So you cannot attend the course simultaneously, you cannot do the job.
Okay. And then what about BA? Like BA is also as I have heard that BA is also a part of IT hub, like business analyst. Business
analytics course.
Yeah.
Business analytics course at GLS, I think that is Saturday, Sunday, or what it is. Business analytics course, you go through it and what are the days and timings, you will have to look at it. But of course, MC or MSc, they are full-time 6 days a week courses. Full-time, daytime, you have to be there. Business analytics course, there is one course with the foreign collaboration at GLS University. You are very right. If you want to do that particular course only, right?
Yes.
You have to look at the timings.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Any other questions?
Ma'am, is it good to after BCA, like I can do one year job and then after I can do my PG?
As I said, in foreign countries, that is the trend. People do job and earn money for the fees and then they join the course. Right. But as I said, in the Indian scenario, what I would advise personal basis, unless some financial compulsion for you is there, in that case, I'll not say. Otherwise, also say take loan and complete. What happens is once you go for job, then coming back through the studies. So there are many factors, many personal and other factors come in, right? Currently, of course, so currently I would personally advise that complete PG, because there are many other factors, personal factors also come in, financial factors will be more coming. So unless you have some family or financial compulsion that you cannot join now and you want to earn and then use that fee to join, right? So if that family or some other family compulsions may be there, your personal family compulsions, there could be other compulsions also. So unless those compulsions are there, then of course I say okay. But otherwise, if there are no such severe or compulsions for you to go for job right now, then I would suggest that go for PG first and then the joint job. Some message is there, let me say. Any other question?
Ma'am, is PGDCA course in our Julius Institute full time? Like, can I do work experience with?
PG, no, they all are full-time courses, daytime. So daytime you cannot join anywhere. There's one question, basic score of CMAT needed for admission in MCA. See, they may vary from year to year, and see, CMAT is a yearly basis course, and it's a question of not getting admission in on the basis of CMAT. It is a question of getting admission in a particular institute, because those who score higher will rank higher in the merit list and they will get the preference of the choice in ACPC list, right? But those who score lower will not get the choice of the admission of that particular institute. But every institute, if you are scoring lower, then you can definitely approach the institute, because institute has its own management quota also. Fees are same whether you join through management quota or whether you join through ACPC. There is no difference in the fees. Any other question?
Ma'am, is it compulsory to do PG in full time?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not aware of any in course PG course offered by the university which may be not full time, except IGNO. IGNO has the distance education, that is different. I mean, earlier MTech courses, not M.Sc. See, MTech, after BE MTech courses, some institutes were permitted to offer Saturday, Sunday part-time MTech. They were called part-time. So instead of 2 years, the degree will stretch over to 3 years, and the courses were conducted Saturday, Sunday. Like MBA also, evening program is there at BK, School of Business Management, Gujarat University. That is evening, the classes are from 6 to 10 or something, evening, night, right? But then that MTech also was discontinued, was not permitted. Evening MBA program is there at BK school. But what I would suggest is, see, again, you want to do stretch. कहते हैं ना, एक म्यान में दो तलवार नहीं रहती ना, दो नाव पे पैर रखना भी बहुत मुश्किल होता है, unless you are capable of working that hard. Those who are in, see, basically who join evening program MBA there, basically those who are seniors later on to get a rise in the career, right? They do MBA in the evening program because they are not able to make headway, right? So, but what happens is in the technical field, computer science, IT, practicals are also involved. It's just not theory. So just making you attend evening 2 or 3 hours, the institute cannot complete the course because it's a 4-hour theory sessions followed by the practical sessions. On-hand experience is very important. So practical sessions are very important. Equally important, practical sessions. So does it solve your questions? Does it answer your questions? I've tried to answer your questions to the best of my ability. Any other question, that's welcome. Any other questions? No? So do we wind up?
If they don't have any questions, ma'am, then we can.
So, okay then. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. And you are most welcome. Any other queries still, if you wish to discuss, you can come into this PG department building. You can meet Dr. Herschel. You can meet me, and you can visit. You can visit classrooms, lab. You can meet teachers, faculty here. You are most welcome. You can discuss MCA, MSc. You can discuss, right? So feel free. It's not that my lecture is there, so after that you cannot talk. Okay, still you can debate, you can talk and discuss, right? So those who are not comfortable talking or asking the question on this joint platform, right? You can ask, you can come even personally to discuss with us. And wish you all the best for your ensuing examinations. And I really thank you all for joining. Monday you have your midterm examination pending. In spite of that, you have joined, spared your time to hear me. I really thank you all so much for it. And I wish you all the best for your coming examinations, all the best for your future endeavors, and all the best for your career, for your life. And be happy, keep smiling. May God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much.